Hello guys, Jeff Butler. Welcome back to the channel. And today I'm just going to do a quick video on a build that I did a while ago. It's not really that new. If you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen this. This is the M3A1 scout car, designed and built in the United States, but also heavily used by Commonwealth forces and the Soviet Union. This is the M3A1 version, the final version. There was also an M3 and also an M2 scout car and M1 scout car. Those are a lot different than this one. And besides, this one saw massive production, like over 20,000 is literally insane, and heavily exported to our allies. And the way that each army used this scout car was a bit different. The United States initially used this as an actual scout car, but unfortunately it just wasn't that good enough at going over rough terrain, so they slowly replaced it with the M8 Greyhound, as you all know and love. And for the Commonwealth forces, they tended to use this as like a truck for rear service, just doing basic jobs, moving things, stuff like that. And for the Soviet Union, they actually used this the most aggressively. They would use this as a pseudo half-track, and actually put combat troops into it and go into combat with it directly. But yeah, this is kind of like just a basic version. You can mount 30 cals in the back, and with my design you can do that. You can just replace a few plates and put some brick arms, 30 cals there, but I kept this pretty simple. And yeah, I mean, this design, I really like it. I really liked how it turned out. Dimensionally, it's perfect. By the way, this is 135 scale, if you guys don't know. Dimensionally is perfect, built exactly to the blueprints. In terms of build quality, it is definitely not the most stable. My build style tends to be like maximum accuracy, and build stability is kind of secondary. But it's okay because I can handle that, but other people can't really handle that, unfortunately. So that's why I don't really sell instructions anymore, because my builds are tough, and that's how I like them. And this one is certainly no exception. And especially when you look at the front here, it's just a really like complex shape. It's just sloping down and sloping inwards, so I had to use like a new technique I didn't create. I'm pretty sure it's already been used before, but I don't want to get into that. This is not really a build channel. This is just a Lego military channel, I guess. Yeah, I absolutely love how this turned out. This is gonna look good in any like dioramas or mocks I do or whatever. And also, let's just do a comparison with it next to a fig. So there's an American fig, and you can kind of see how it compares. And also here's a Commonwealth fig, British fig. And yeah, I think it looks really good. By the way, people can fit in the back. Although he's holding his gun, so it's a little awkward. But you can put people in the back. You can even have a driver. Although I'm not going to do that, because you kind of have to take some time putting him in there. And what else do I want to say? I'm just thinking here. Just kind of as like an announcement, I guess. I'm gonna slowly be uploading videos of builds that I've done recently. I kind of neglected the channel, but I actually built a decent number of stuff that I will slowly be uploading. So stay tuned for that. And by the way, there is if you really haven't been following me on Instagram, then stay tuned for a new Tiger 2, and I built a Tiger 1, which are pretty freaking awesome. So stay tuned for those. And I mean, here, let's take these guys off, and let's stop this here. I probably should edit this out, but to be honest, I don't care. I don't care. You guys can watch me. Here, let me. Oh. Okay, I might have to edit this out. I'm trying to adjust the mounting here. Okay, that was kind of embarrassing. Okay, yeah, I guess that's okay. But this thing can roll. It rolls very well, surprisingly. And I gotta say, my favorite aspect of the build is like this right here. When you look at the real vehicle, it's just a very straightforward arch. And Lego does have a piece. It's an arch brick that pretty much perfectly matches this size. Although the issue with that is if I did use that piece, then this area where it kind of goes up like a triangle, I wouldn't really be able to do this. So that's why I went ahead and built a much more complex arch so I could get this. But yeah, that's just a small tidbit into the design there. And let's see if I can get like a good thumbnail. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's put the British guy next to him. Even though the British didn't really use this that much in a combat capacity, but whatever. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good as a thumbnail. But yeah, that's the M3A1 scout car. This was really fun. I can't wait to build like more lesser known wheeled vehicles. Definitely not doing instruction. I'm not really even doing instructions in general anymore, as I've said earlier, because my stuff is just pretty complex and not really conducive to a wide audience. But yeah, even if I was doing instructions, this is like not. Look, when I built this, it was annoying, and when I have an annoying time building something, that means it's really bad for like regular people. Like especially the front here. The back here is actually totally fine, like not bad at all, but the front here is, oh my gosh, it is so freaking complex. It's crazy. Yeah, anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.